Swami Netero, underneath the Bodhi tree. I'm hella nervous right now, just letting everybody know.
Go ahead.
Travel the stars as I sit underneath the Bodhi tree. Ponder existence as my consciousness is floating free. Seeking nirvana as the Buddha reads forebodingly. Swami Netero slapped the face of one extolling me. Travel the stars as I sit underneath the Bodhi tree. Ponder existence as my consciousness is floating free. Seeking nirvana as the Buddha reads forebodingly. Swami Netero slapped the face of one extolling me. Lord Swami is not typical, you're unequivocal. To this game the man is integral, he is the sentinel. The respect he's earned is seminal, the truth's elliptical. But my wisdom is reciprocal, the earth is pivotal. But I came to fix the hinge, cause the world is on the fringe of self-annihilation. Opposition must be cleansed, so we'll learn to live as kin. We must learn to look past skin, so we all can live as friends. I'm born to win, losing's not in my vocabulary. You step to me, I'll spit a bar and bust your capillaries. I am the adversary of he who lacks reason, who raps without meaning, who sells his soul to demons. No beef, call me vegan, cause I don't talk shit. I speak the truth, I'll hit the booth and get retarded. I am the sergeant, you're just enlisting. Your third dimension, my consciousness is ascended. Travel the stars as I sit underneath the Bodhi tree. Ponder existence as my consciousness is floating free. Seeking nirvana as the Buddha reads forebodingly. Swami Netero slapped the face of one extolling me. Travel the stars as I sit underneath the Bodhi tree. Ponder existence as my consciousness is floating free. Seeking nirvana as the Buddha reads forebodingly. Yo, I was born and bred in the slums to an alcoholic mom. Came out with one arm, guess Lefty had to stay behind. But Hanuman was fine. My mom blaming my dad, a normal life he'll never have. Cursed to always be sad. But I was never mad, though I was born without a home. From city to city I'd roam, yet the ghetto's all I'd known. Genius is what I'd shown from a very young age. Soon as I got to school I had the very best grades. And man, I'm still amazed, cause I guess that didn't matter. Kids would always bully me, every day I get sadder. I'd pray to God, but I guess he never answered. I was just a little kid that needed some answers. Every day it'd eat at me like cancer. Still I'd never curse him, I'd never forget my manners. And East Oakland was rougher than a sander. So we packed our shit and stepped like a dancer. Travel the stars as I sit underneath the Bodhi tree. Ponder existence as my consciousness is floating free. Seeking nirvana as the Buddha reads forebodingly. Swami Netero slapped the face of one extolling me. Travel the stars as I sit underneath the Bodhi tree. Ponder existence as my consciousness is floating free. Seeking nirvana as the Buddha reads forebodingly. Swami Netero slapped the face of one extolling me. Got to Vegas, shit still wasn't better. Still broke as fuck, still staying in homeless shelters. Then we got a spot and we were still in the gutter. Malto meal for breakfast, top ramen for supper. Then we got another, a spot called DP. My mom moved in to do this when my daddy said peace. The bitch would always beat on my mom every day, putting holes in the walls, always arguing and dismay. Yet she'd always let him stay until his ass got us evicted. My mom saying we did it, the shelters where we was living. No Caesar moved in, then she brought him right back. Soon as she got locked up, then he moved in back. Feeding him all the snacks, he'd always stay with fat sacks and fresh clothes up on his back while their kids weren't getting jacked. So we all moved with my dad, and just one thing I gotta ask. Since I was meant to learn a lesson, what the fuck I learned from that? Travel the stars as I sit underneath the Bodhi tree. Ponder existence as my consciousness is floating free. Seeking nirvana as the Buddha reads forebodingly. Swami Netero slapped the face of one extolling me. Travel the stars as I sit underneath the Bodhi tree. Ponder existence as my consciousness is floating free. Seeking nirvana as the Buddha reads forebodingly. Life lessons learned will let the Lord's love lend it alone is true. And leave illusions of limits proven pretentious too. Projected plains people preach it's preserved for past prophets. Yet pride pockets of poor prospering theosophics. The truth is timeless as Buddha Gautama's Bodhi tree. Taking his testament to his enlightened legacy. Indefinitely, it's our destiny to see the Savior after we ascend the false reality of planet Asia. Swami, bitch. Swami Netero, Eastside Las Vegas, what's up?